Hello everyone, welcome back to our Power BI channel. So here we are covering visuals under this playlist. So in the previous tutorial guys, we have studied about this map visual. I hope guys now you are cleared with this map chart. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will talk about the next visual of Power BI, which name is filled map. So before start this class guys, let me give you brief knowledge about this filled map visual. So guys, this filled map visual is similar like normal map visual. It is also displaying the geographical location so that we can plotting sales by country along with states, longitude, latitude and so on. But there is a slightly change in their design. Here is no bubble like a map visual. Instead of bubbles guys, the portion is filled with different colors. So basically guys, this chart is useful to show geographical location where our business is running. And now guys, let's go to this practical page. And here you guys can see I have already taken this filled map visual from this visualization pane. And I will use the same table guys which we have covered in the previous video, which is geographical location. And now guys, look at the parameters. So the first parameter is location, legend, latitude, longitude and tooltips. So let's talk about this first parameter, which is location. So under location parameter guys, we need to take any country column here. So first let me expand this geographical location table. And here we guys can see we have a country column, latitude and longitude. So whenever we have a country column in our data set guys, so I would suggest just click here on this country column and change the data category from here, which we have already covered in the previous video. So here we guys can see we have already changed the data category of country column, latitude and longitude. And now guys, I will simply select this country column from here and drag and drop it here under this location parameter. And now we guys can see we have a beautiful map here under this filled map visual, where we can also see the filled portion of the countries which we have in our data set. Like if I hover my mouse here, so here we can see the country name is Canada. And if I hover my mouse here, so here we can see our country name is Australia, which we have in our data set, which is Canada, Australia, China, Germany and India. So whatever the countries you have in our data set guys, so here you guys can see this under this filled map visuals. And now let's talk about the next parameter, which is legend. So we guys can take any of the field here under this legend parameter. So this time guys, I am taking this total sales column from this geographical location table and drop it here under this legend. And now you guys can see the total sales with colors. So if I hover my mouse here under this Canada, so here we guys can see the total sales of Canada is 20,000, which shows in blue color. In a similar way guys, if I hover my mouse here under this Australia, so here we guys can see the total sales of Australia is 18,000, which shows in sky blue color. So guys, we guys can take any of the category here under this legend parameter. But here under this table guys, we have a small size of data set, where we have just only 5 countries along with total sales. And let's suppose guys, if we have a large kind of data set where we can see the million of sales. So in such kind of cases guys, we cannot drop any measurable column here under this legend parameter, because it will mash up with multiple colors and it would be very difficult for us to understand this filled map visual because we have millions of sales. So I would suggest never use measurable value under the legends parameter. So I am removing this total sales column from here, and instead of total sales guys, I will take this state column. So let me simply select this column and drop here under this legend. And now we guys can see we can easily understand this parameter with these states. So if I hover my mouse here, so here we guys can see the sky blue color represent British Columbia, which you guys can see it here. And this orange color returning Melbourne, which is in Australia. But if you guys observe it here, we can't able to see any measurable value like sales, profit and so on. So if you guys want to see any measurable value, so for this particular visual guys, you guys can use this tooltip feature if you guys want to see the expand information. So I will simply select this total sales column here and drag and drop here under this tooltip parameter. And now guys, if I hover my mouse any of the country under this field map visual, then here we guys can see the total sales along with country and states. You guys can check any of the country. So in this way guys, you guys can use this tooltip feature here under this field map visual. And you guys can take any of the field here which you want to display here under this tooltip. And one more thing guys, here we have very less data set and we have only limited states. But what if guys, if you have large number of data set with multiple states? So again guys, this field map visual is mashed up with different color codings. Because if we have a large number of data set guys, so definitely we have a large number of states in single column. And it will shows multiple colors here under this field map visual. So I would suggest take that any of the field here under this legend where we have less values in columns, like regions. So in regions guys, we have very limited values like east, west, north, south and central. So I am removing this states column from here and drag and drop this region column here under this legend parameter, and which is easily defined the legends. This red color returning central region which is in Australia, and this yellow color returning south region which is in Canada. And now let's talk about the next parameter of this field map visual. So the next parameter guys, latitude and longitude. So if you guys have these two fields here in your data set, you guys can simply drag and drop it here under this longitude and latitude. So I am not gonna cover under this longitude and latitude parameter under this field map visual. We have already covered in the previous video of map visual. You guys can watch the previous video and learn it from there. So this is all about this field map visual. I hope guys now you are clear with this field map visual. And now let's talk about some formatting part of this field map visual. So if I click here on this formatting pane, so here we guys can see we have a same formatting features like map visual. So if you expand this map setting guys, you guys can change the style of this map. And instead of bubble formatting feature guys, here we have a fill color option where you guys can change the color of your filled portion. Let me convert into as blue. So here we guys can see the central region color has changed. And the rest formatting feature guys are same like the previous visual. You guys can explore by yourself. So I hope guys now you have definitely enjoyed this tutorial and cleared with all the features of this field map visual. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And if anyone wants to learn free Power BI from scratch, so here we have this free YouTube channel guys, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And under this 50 tutorials guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. And if you guys click on this playlist, so here you guys can see we have a multiple playlist are here. So with the help of this DAX expression playlist guys, you guys can learn DAX functions from scratch, where I have tried to cover each and every DAX functions in detail. And also guys, we have one more playlist which name is Power BI Updates, where you guys will get to see the latest updates about Power BI. So you guys don't require to go anywhere to see latest updates about Power BI. And with the help of this visualization playlist guys, I am also trying to cover all the Power BI visuals in detail. And those who are visit first time on this channel, kindly hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. So stay connected with us for such kind of detailed learning. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group, where I am keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview questions and answers, which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone for jobs and trainings. But if you still think guys you require paid training sessions, so I am also providing one-on-one paid training sessions. And from day one class guys, I prepare for you interview rounds with some scenario based questions which is asked by an interviewer. So for paid training support or any other queries guys, you guys can connect me on LinkedIn or Telegram channel. Both the links are given under the description box. You guys can follow me there. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.